Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mowers will practically build themselves. Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv. Welcome to the Kit Hoarder Stash. And today, well, I've got a kit that I probably should have reviewed a long time ago. It's actually been sitting out here in my stash for, what, 3-4 years now, completely unopened. But it's a special one. And real quick, I'm going to show you what it is and why it's so special.
So about 3 years ago, my friends Dave and Michelle Knopfsinger gave me this really cool emergency kit. And in this shadow box, there's a 1969 AMT Cougar kit, as well as 2 little bottles of Jack Daniels and 2 little cans of Coke. So that's kind of special to me. It's my emergency. It says break glass in case of stress. With all the stress of the current situation, I felt it necessary to open it up.
Okay, so I want to put the box back into the emergency kit, as I call it, and let's go ahead and take a look at this particular version of the kit. Now, I've owned every version of this kit there is, from the original when it was put out in '69. Well, I didn't buy it back then, obviously, but I've owned one of those to every incarnation since, including the one that had like the Resto mod tires on it. That's okay, I used it on something else. So we're going to start out with the chrome tree. Let's take a look at what is in this kit. Now, this is the re-release by Round 2, the latest re-release of this kit, and there's a lot of blank spaces here, but what's of note is on this particular kit is you have the rally rims with the center caps, which is really nice. You have, it looks like, some valve covers for a Boss 302 or a 351 Cleveland, that sort of a head. You have a stick shift and a knob. You have a really nice chrome air cleaner. I believe that's for the Boss 302. Looks like we have a power steering pump and an alternator in the chrome. The mirror inserts and the rear view mirror. Of course, the tail light holder and the rear bumper and the front bumper and the front grille, which aren't too bad on this kit. For its age, I got to tell you, AMT did a really good job in the beginning. You know, the quality back then was pretty darn decent. So that's the chrome tree. Here's the body. The body. So the body and chassis are together here. This is the same chassis. Whoa, this is the same chassis, I believe, that was also on the 67 and 68 Cougar as well. Looks exactly the same, and I'm sure that it is. The only real bad thing about it is the engine compartment really sucks. Yeah, they could have done so much better, but hey, could have done worse, I guess. Here's the body, and the body's nice. The body's actually really crisp and clean. Look at this. Look at this. Not a ton. I mean, there's no flash on this. Again, flash isn't a big deal to deal with, but on some of the kits, particularly some of the MPC kits that I've had, old MPC kits that Round 2's put out, they're just hideous. This thing's actually really good. So I've got to remove this cross member and these pieces here. There's hardly any cleanup on this thing at all. So, you know, very, very good quality. Very good quality. Put that back together. Okay, we have, I'm not going to take them out, but we have the clear pieces, which is the tail lights and the windows. You don't have any rear quarter windows on this, and you don't have any front quarter windows either. So I'll definitely have to make those because, yeah, you had them. You never rolled down your rear quarter windows. Not even if you sat back there, you didn't roll them down. So that's one omission in many, many kits that's just inaccurate as all get out. Okay, here is the high back buckets. Very nice, very nicely molded hood with hood pins molded in, but these aren't oversized hood pins. They're decent size on there. Your rear wing, your front spoiler, looks like in the battery as well. So not too bad. Your front firewall, an eliminator hood scoop, your front spindles, the exhaust, the rear end, it's a 9-inch rear end, and your front suspension. So again, considering when this kit was made, it's actually pretty darn decent. I mean, the Cougar lettering and the marker lights on this thing are really well engraved. Really good job on them. There's the XR7. It's an XR7 dashboard, by the way. And the interior tub. Pretty decent detail on the interior tub. I mean, seriously, for an older kit, this thing really isn't bad. I mean, yes, it's been repopped, 50 times, but it's not, by any means, it's not junk. Now, here's a cool thing. Somewhere along the line in the reincarnation of this kit, they did this little thing here. So they give you these trim rings. I think they were in the original kit. Front valence. Look at the these are the arms, torsion arms. These are in the engine compartment, and it includes those. They're accurate. That's what Cougars are supposed to have. Pretty neat. Somewhere along the line, they put in this 302 engine. It's got the 4-speed top loader transmission, and it's got detail like the valves. You've got look down in there, you can see pistons, really well detailed water pump, and not a bad rendition, a little bit narrow of a Holley carburetor, so pretty good. And here's your exhaust with the heat shield on it. So somewhere, and this wasn't in the original kit, but somewhere along the line when I decided to do this 302, it's actually a decent motor. So that Boss 302. Your air shocks, or your shocks, your mirrors, your steering wheel for a 69. Now, this is new to this particular kit. Here are some Goodyear Polyglass GTs with the raised white letters that are done really well. The old ones were horrible. The Destructions, good old-fashioned 69 Cougar Destructions. They've been this way forever and ever. And I mean, pretty much the exact same layout over and over again, except for you've added this engine here, and of course some color callouts. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. So in this one, here we've got the. Sorry, we had to take a little break for a minute there. These decals have some Cougar license plates on it, some 1969, a whole bunch of different license plates. The Boss 302 for the air cleaner. This is Boss 302 right there. You've got a bunch of different gauges, which is nice for the instrument panel. And what's nice about that is that will work for more than just this one kit. So way cool. Good job. round 2 on this. That's a nice looking little decal sheet. And you got this thing you can order, Auto World stuff. Great. And you got some propaganda and, you know, some more stuff they've got. And some more stuff they've got. Coming releases. Yeah, great. Woohoo. Match and paint guide. That's separate. That's kind of interesting. Join our mailing list. But this is kind of cool. One of these little mini boxes that you can cut and you can put together. Pretty neat to go for your display. So anyway, a couple of neat new things. Like I say, these round 2 keeps bringing out these same old kits, and they you know, add a few new things from time to time, like these wheels and this cool little box here. That's good. One of the other older incarnations of the kit, you actually have a like a Boss 429 engine, which was not in these particular cars, and you also have one that's got a 428 in it. So that's kind of neat. But this is a really nice. I built this one up, and it builds into a really nice engine. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the bag. I'm going to get it back in the box, and I'm going to get it back in the emergency kit. I don't think the jack is going to make it back to the emergency kit. As you see, I've got that bottle of Deseret whiskey, that old whiskey bottle. Deseret whiskey, that's pretty cool. So that's going to go in there.
Here I've taken the 2 shots of Jack and the 2 small cans of Coke, put them into my Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean shot glass, and enjoyed them both. And then I put some liquid back in my Deseret whiskey bottle, put it back into my emergency kit, and it's ready to go for the next time.